I'm a 25-year-old guy from Germany, so excuse me English, and I suffer from Avoidant Personality Disorder, and I think that's gonna be the topic. Well, I think in my case, the disease started with 40 or 50 years, 14 or 15 years, I don't know. Until lately, I didn't even know it was a disease. So I always knew there was something wrong with me. Something isn't quite normal, you know. I watched the other people around me at the same age, and well, yeah, I always, there was quite a difference between me and them. So I always seemed the guy who's constantly worried about something, thinking about something, and most of the guys around me had fun, had girlfriends, had stuff like that, the usual thing when you are 18 or 20 years old. So I tried to have fun as well, but somehow it didn't fit. I couldn't let go. I always had the feeling of say something wrong or make a fool out of me, even with my classmates, my fucking classmates. So there was no fun. Sure, they had some birthday invitations or festivals or something. I have been, but even there I couldn't just let go. Just sitting there being sad without knowing why, and of course the people always ask me, hey, what's wrong with you, or what's the matter? And all I could ever say was, I don't know, because in fact I didn't know. I didn't know, and I saw all the people around me having fun, and the more fun they had, the more uncomfortable I felt. So over the years, I started to drink quite heavily, because that seemed to be the only way of being myself, without doubts or hesitations or constantly thinking about something. And this, till then, it went on like this. When I was sober, I talk less, or for the most nothing, and when I was drunk, I seemed to be a guy like everyone, laughing, talking, or interact with other people. So yeah, now I'm 25 years old, and things had changed a little bit, but not much. I think it's yeah, I speak a little bit more and gained a little bit of self-confidence, but in the end the problem remained. So I have a job, I have my own apartment here, and in fact I have every material thing I always wanted. I have a car, I have, well, all the freedom I want. But it's worthless. It's very worthless when you don't want to use them, or you can enjoy it. So well, there is no one around me. The guys from the office are right now the only guys I have, and of course my family. I contact with them by phone every month. It's very okay, but it's quite depressing. It's there is no one there, and well, I ask myself why. It's not like nobody asked me to do something. It's always me saying no to an invitation, and most of the time I don't even know why I cancel the invitations. Maybe it's the fear, maybe it's the unknown, or feeling bad or something, I don't know. It's right now it's Saturday, it's weekend, and I don't know what to do. Like almost fucking weekend or after work, I just don't know what to do. And yeah, I'm mostly sitting here, listening to music, draw a little bit, but most of the time I'm thinking. I'm lying on the couch, thinking, and thinking is kind of a hobby. Well, I hate this hobby, but there is no other way I can stop these thoughts. I can stop it. And, well, I think for the moment, I don't know if this is my first video, my last video, or I don't know. I just try try things out, and well, hope see ya.